Hello everybody, this is another presentation on translation for my Year 12 Math Method students. What we're doing this time is we're translating this hyperbola, y equals 1 over x, and the first thing that happened is reflected in the x-axis. Then it's translated 4 units right and 2 units down, and then finally dilated by a factor of 2 from the x-axis. So if here's the old graph, y equals 1 over x, it's being translated after we do each of these 1, 2, 3, 4 translations and dilations into a new graph, and that new graph will be something in terms of y dash and x dash. So let's pick a point on this old graph and we'll call it xy. Now the first thing that happens is it's reflected in the x-axis. So reflect x-axis. Now if something's reflected in the x-axis, say it's a point up here, xy, it's reflected down here in the x-axis, this will be x minus y. So our new points will be x and minus y. Now the second thing we do is translate right 4 units. That will mean that our point is being moved across to the right here, so that will mean the x values go up by 4. The next thing that happens is we need to move it 2 units down. That will mean the y value has 2 subtracted from it. So we'll say 2 down. So it'll be x plus 4 minus y minus 2. Now the last thing that happens to it is that it's dilated away from the x-axis by a factor of 2. So that will mean 2 times by every y value, twice as big as the y value once was. Now, what will this mean for our graph? Well, this means that our new x value and our new y value, we can figure out what they're like in terms of the old y value. So that would mean the new x value will be equal to the old x value plus 4, and the new y value will be equal to 2 times minus y minus 2 from the old value. Now we'll need to change these around a little bit to get them in terms of the old x value and the old y value. Now let's see, that'll be y over 2 plus 2, and that'll give me minus y, so y will be equal to minus. Alrighty, let's get another page and substitute in. Now what we've learned so far is we have this old graph, which is a hyperbola. We know that the old value of x is equal to the new value of x minus 4, and the old value of y is all this in terms of the new value of y. Now what about if we substitute in what we know? In place of the old value of y, let's put it in terms of the new value of y. And in terms of the old value of x, let's put it in terms of the new value of x. Now let's see, I'll get rid of this 2 by taking it across to the other side, so that'll be minus 2y, that plus will change to a minus, and I'll times by 2 on the top and bottom, and then what I'll do is I'll take that minus and get rid of it by dividing by a minus on both sides. Alrighty, so there is our new graph after all the translations have happened. So the new graph will be equal to y equals minus 2, x minus 4 minus 8. Alrighty, well I hope that you helped Year 12s, and I'll see you in class.